What's going on, my fellow residents? This is TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to begin our journey through Cuphead. And oh goodness, this game's difficult. Let me just say that right off the bat. And we're gonna start a new game, and while I do really love this opening sequence, yeah, I'm just gonna start the game. Also, I think this song is kind of loud, so I need to turn down my TV, maybe? It might be fine, though. Hopefully. Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of the wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. "Hot dog!" exclaimed King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. "These fellas can't lose." "Nice run, boys," laughed the newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. "Now how about we raise the stakes?" he suggested with a toothy grin. "Win one more roll and all the loot in my casino is yours," the devil boomed. "But if you lose, I'll have your souls. Deal?" Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. "Good gosh, Cuphead, no!" cried Mugman, for he understood the danger, but it was too late. "Snake eyes," laughed the devil while slamming the floor. "You lose." The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. "Now about those souls." The brothers pleaded for their very lives. "There must be another way to repay you," Mugman stammered. "Yes, please, Mr. Cuphead added. Perhaps there is," the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. "I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I just might pardon you two mugs." I mean, one of them's a mug, the other one's a cup, whatever. "Now get going," the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. "You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls, otherwise I'll be the one collecting yours." Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. "Come on, Mug," panted Cuphead. "We have to find the Elder Kettle. He'll know what to do." By the way, that's like the best I've ever read any text. I made one mistake, but that's perfectly fine. I'm surprised that I did that well. And by the way, loading is going to take a good while for me because my PC isn't all that good. By the way, I'm recording this on my laptop. So yay! That actually kind of makes this even slower, I think. Maybe. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be the pawns of the devil, but if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now, collect those contracts, and you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your debtor friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It will give you the most remarkable magical abilities. Now go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You need to prepare yourselves for a scrap. Alright, so, I'm going here because, I kind of need it because I haven't played this game in a good while. I did only beat it... When did I beat it? I don't remember. But, regardless, I also need to go through here because there's a coin here, and I can use that for items. I'll explain what all that is about later. But, by the way, I'm pretty sure at least someone has mentioned this, but, unfortunately, game journalists can't seem to get past this for whatever odd reason. And there was also a video where it showed footage of a game journalist like trying to get through that tutorial level, which I just beat in like good 10 seconds. And like a pigeon trying to get food. The pigeon managed to get the food before the game journalist managed to finish. That is very, very sad and very irritating, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna try to anyways. Just had to get that out the way. The tutorial level's right there. I just had to mention that. So now we have the little overworld here. Not too much here. And we can get some coins from this guy, but yeah, I don't care too much about what he has to say. Just here to get the coins. Now, here we can go to Pork Rind Emporium, and we can get some items, which is why we also got the coin from before in the tutorial level. Now which one's actually useful? I don't like to get the extra hit point because, it's not really all that needed. This is actually a really good thing to have right off the bat. The, smoke bomb. Because, like, the dash doesn't have full invincibility frames throughout the entire thing. So, instead, what you have to do with this is not that There we go. Instead with that, it gives you invincibility frames throughout most of it. Okay, let's just go through this. Botanic Panic. And to be honest, I probably should have done the run and gun level beforehand, but whatever. And by the way, I need to explain parrying. So, parrying, you are able to hit any, like, pink object, and I mean any pink object. Like, you wouldn't believe what you could actually parry in this game. But, yeah, they help you to dodge attacks, and you also need them to use them, well, get the pink objects that's like collectibles, kind of, to help yourself get, like, an S rank. And one of them can also be one of these drops. It was unfortunate, but I couldn't get it. Because the pink one for this actually comes down, like, really fast. So if you're able to get that, you have, like, really fast reaction time. Alright, and now we have this carrot, which we can just shoot by doing this. And these other homing carrots here, that's fine, hopefully. Ah, crap, okay. I say it's fine, but everything's not fine. Let's just hope that we can defeat this man. If I can do this first boss on first try, that would be amazing. Please. Okay. By the way, there's going to be a lot of butt clenching moments for this game. Please die. There we go. Alright. First boss, first try. Not bad. Let's just wait until we get to the other bosses where it's going to take a good half hour to beat. That's going to be fun. But this is the result screen where it shows everything you did. Did I get an A? A-. Not bad. The only thing I did wrong was the HP, which even then, surprisingly, I'm surprised I didn't die. Like, that's an amazing feat all in itself. Alright, so that's one of those soul contracts for defeating the whatever they're called. No, it wasn't Sour Patch. That's a candy. But, whatever. Now it's actually time for our run and gun level. And, to be honest, this is probably going to be way more difficult than the actual boss that I was just doing. But that's probably going to be due to me and stupidity. Okay, he spawned out of nowhere there. So I got hit when I didn't expect to. But yeah, you have to be really careful when you're moving around because things can just come up out of nowhere and instantly hit you. And you have to be really careful about that. Trust me, for this game, your reaction speed, it has to be pretty much at the... What? Okay, for some reason that didn't connect. But your reaction speed has to be quite fast in order to make it through. I almost got hit there. There we go. Stupid acorn. Oh, no. No! Oh. Yeah, things can randomly appear sometimes and they'll just get in the way.
2,000 years later.
Alright. I should make past that. But, things are not all that easy. Especially when everything's around you.
A few inches later.
Come on. We have extra... Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, this thing is making all the acorns here. I almost fell into that pit there. Almost fell for that as well. Now, this area is rather difficult to get through, but let's see if we can get through it first try. Okay, go! No!
6.5 hours later.
Hey, there we go. Alright. Had to focus a little bit there, but we managed to get through. I'm pretty sure that took a while. I should probably make, like, well, not make a time. I should probably, like, what should I do? Use my actual, like, phone as, like, a timer or something like that. Because I'm not able to just check randomly. Because if I do that, then you're actually going to see my Elgato settings. So I don't really need to be bothered with that. I mean, there's not really any danger with that. But it's just annoying to try and check for time. Now... Okay, what items can I use now that are good? The chaser one is actually really useful, as cheap as it sounds, with you not being able to, well, not needing to aim. It actually is really useful, and I like that a lot. Which one do I want? Probably roundabout. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get all these. But let's just go with roundabout for now. Roundabout sounds good. And now we're about to go up against our second boss, which is Gubi Le Grand. Now, people call it Grande, but it's French, so you don't pronounce the E. Because you don't pronounce the last letter. No, okay, I was stupid. But, as I was about to say that this is relative, well, it can be easy. It just depends on luck. That's kind of this game in general. But, this game can be relatively easy. Oh, I didn't equip the new... I forgot, I need to equip the item I got. Yeah, that's the problem with commentating over games. You tend to, like, forget things. By the way, you can just go underneath all that. Which is odd. Okay. There's some pink things here, and there we go. Alright, got all three. Now I'll jump. Just gotta be a little bit careful. Thankfully, like, the smoke dodge is there. Smoke dodge is very useful, like I said. I was hoping that he would bounce up against the wall, but he didn't. Down. Okay, that was very close. I pressed the wrong button. I'm stupid.
Later.
Alright, we're in the final phase, and we only have 1 health, unfortunately. Now, a lot of people would probably assume that he... This phone... I swear, that phone has been bothering me for the longest time. Especially during Super Mario Odyssey, dude. Which is another Let's Play I've done. But, goodness, that phone, it actually needs to stop. I keep hearing it, like, all the time. How many episodes was it even in Super Mario Odyssey? I think it was in, like, 3 out of the... Maybe even more than 3. But that phone, dude, it needs to stop. What sucks, too, is that I actually use it, so I need to keep it. But, thankfully, through my rage of a house phone, I managed to beat this. That last phase is actually pretty easy. Compared to the other 2 phases, it's not as luck-reliant. Because there are times where... if he jumps, then you're practically gonna get hit no matter what. And I'll take a B. I'll take a B right now. Alright, got that soul. And so, up here, we're able to just get the blueprints for a plane. So, we just do that. And it's relatively the same controls as, just everything else. You have your little dodging thing here. You're able to shoot. You're able to parry in a plane for some reason. I feel like that's dangerous in itself. And then you have your special, but that's only whenever you're actually able to use it. Okay, so over here, remember that airplane we literally just mentioned? Yeah, we're using it now. We don't actually have any levels with the airplane. They're just bosses. The only actual, like... Well, technically everything is a level then, but... technically... Okay, that's nice. But technically the only, what is it? Like, I guess platforming levels that there are, like the running gun levels. But everything else is, some form of, like, boss. Okay, this form is a little sketchy sometimes because the bull, it shoots very fast. Well, not really shoot, I guess extends its head really fast. So you have to know about these things in advance. But this game's a lot easier to do when you actually know what's coming. Oh, no. And I say a lot easier as if this game's not really difficult, because it is. There's a lot of very, very close moments. And I want to use my... Actually, I think I could. Right now. There we go. Use the giant thing there. Does a lot of damage. Don't exactly know how much damage, though, because they don't actually have a visible health bar. You kind of just have to... Okay, I wasn't paying too much attention. But you kind of just have to hope and pray that you're able to do this. Okay. Yeah, I really hate this variant because that can randomly happen and you can just get shot up instantly.
20 minutes later.
Okay, this time we actually have a different variant, which, this can be good or bad, but, it's still a little risky. Okay, yay. I'm getting surrounded by stars, and that's not a good thing. Please, stop. I need to live. How close am I? I am very close. That's also another thing. If you are really, really close to moving to another phase, you end up hating yourself 10 times more because you know you were so close. If you held out for just a little bit longer, like, sometimes I can determine when a fight will actually end.
A few moments later.
Okay, let's hope. That's the other way. Okay. Yeah, it can spin in one of the 2 directions, which is why I kind of don't like it. And I don't think it really gives any notification of when well, not when, which way it spawns. I think the best bet is to just be on the side and just try to dodge it that way. Alright, let's do some damage, hopefully. There we go. Can we move on to the next phase, please? There we go. Alright. Problem is, I still only have 1 health, so yay. And now you just shape-shifted into the moon, and stars are rushing at us, so yeah, that can hit us. And these saucers. Oh goodness, these saucers. You have to dodge that attack while also dodging the stars. Okay. Come on. Nope! Oh. How close was I? Alright, we're finally back on this phase with 2 hearts. Hopefully we can actually live longer with those 2. Of course I got hit. Okay. Oh, of course the stupid star.
1 hour later.
Alright, we're really close right now. Can we defeat her now? Come on, I have 2 extra hits. There we go. I almost lost my second hit. But we actually almost beat that flawlessly too. That's amazing. But let's see how we did. Gold time. We didn't parry anything, unfortunately, so B-. Alright, B, I'll take it. Alright, Hildeberg. I'm assuming that's actually how it's pronounced. Now, there are a few... I think there's like 1 coin out here that can be picked up like in the actual area itself. Problem is, I don't know where that is. Oh, let's go down here so we can get this thing. Because this is easy and just really quick. Alright, so what we have to do here is that we have to save the... Was it Grail? Yeah, Grail that's inside of this vase here by parrying Ghost. And that's it. That's really all we have to do. To be honest, I'll probably just skip past all this whenever I get to the other ones because it's not the same thing every single time. But it's actually really hard to lose these because to my knowledge these guys can't really hit you either. So yeah, all you really have to do I guess it's just practice for getting your parry down because you're going to need it. You are actually going to need it. If you don't know how to parry at some point in time, you're gonna have a bad time. You might as well just stop playing the game if you're not gonna be able to parry, dude. But we should be coming up on the end right about now. There we go. And then from these little parry mini games, we can get some extra little powers. And what we can do with these powers is that whenever we have the little card section that's at the bottom, whenever that is full, we can use a superpower. Or whatever is, well, super, whatever. Same difference. Which we also have to equip. I need to remember to do that. But there we go. Now we're able to use the energy beam, which we'll probably have to save until the next episode. I wish I checked the time for when I do these. But is there one more? I want to do like a boss. Problem is, I don't think there's any other bosses around here unless this is one. Yes it is. Oh, it's these 2. Okay, cool. I can try and do these 2. And it'll also help me show off the ability to switch weapons. Because I'm going to do a lot of editing anyway, so I doubt it's going to be that long of a video. Now, by the way, there's a lot of subtle references in Cuphead. Like for one, I need to actually focus here. But in Cuphead, and I'm surprised I dodged that, but in Cuphead, there's a lot of subtle references, because, like, at the beginning of this fight, they actually, well, these frogs actually do the, what is it, the starting poses of Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter.
People have already found this, like, and quoted it, but, like, their intros are, like, a Ryu and Ken intro, which is why the background was going to be that we're, like, if we're doing kind of, like, a little love letter to fighting games.
I'm probably not going to be able to find any actual gifts for that, but they both actually do it, and they're both brawlers as well, or fighters, whatever. Like, that's not purely a coincidence. Okay, that was unfortunate. But now this segment is a little bit difficult, but I think I'm able to manage a little bit. Alright, that phase actually went by really fast. It usually goes to like 2 phases. Alright, now this is the phase that kills everyone, because this is completely luck based on what you get. Hopefully I get one that I actually like. Okay, this is one I really like. Because it's easy, it's just doing that. Boom, jump. But these do go a little bit faster, so your timing needs to be pretty good. Timing is usually needed in any video game, but regardless, you really do need to master your timing. And I'm getting extremely lucky because this is like my best one. A lot of people don't like the green, and I especially don't like the orange one. I think the orange one is either the orange one or the red one that's everyone's least favorite. But my least favorite is the orange. My favorite one is the green. Well, not the green. It's the red. Now, this one can be a little bit... Oh, never mind. I beat it. I just beat the... That's first try, too. Don't get confident now, Frozen. Don't get confident. You were about to. You were about to. But you know the rest of this game is going to kill you later on. And Hildeberg obviously destroyed you, too. A C? What? For how well I did compared to the other? Okay. Yeah, the grading system is more dependent on completion rather than how fast you beat the boss. So, I'm upset that I got a C over that, dude. That was like one of the best bosses I actually did. But, whatever, man. Whatever. But, I guess I can leave anything off for the next episode. That or I can actually do a quick check. You guys won't be able to see it.
I'm about to sing the song.
Okay, we might be able to do one more little thing. Now, there's a coin back there, but I can't get it yet. So help me. I wish someone would... Oh, you have to defeat King Dice before you can actually get over there. That's another boss. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go do this boss. Hopefully this boss won't kill me, which it will. Alright, let's try and defeat this flower. This is probably one of the... Oh, come on. This is probably one of the hardest first area bosses in the game. But that also could be mainly because it's like almost luck reliant. Okay, I got trapped there. Everything surrounding me. That was a very, very bad first phase. Or second phase, I guess.
2 hours later.
Alright, back in this phase again. Ow. Yay. Okay, so with the whole item switching, because I didn't explain it last boss, but Cuphead allows you to use 2 weapons at one time. And right now I'm using the default weapon, which you get, of course, at the beginning of the game. And then I'm using the roundabout, which has a lot of coverage, as you can see, as it works similar to like a boomerang-ish kind of thing. Please die. Gotta kill everything around me. Okay, we're in another phase now. So, okay. Nope! The things... I can't land on the lower level.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, let's use our new super... Boom, boy! And by the way, there's no invincibility frames after that, so you do have to be a little bit careful after using that. Well, before using it. Okay. Oh, we killed him. Alright, that super actually did a lot of damage then. Alright, goal time almost under a minute. That's surprising. B minus? Alright, B minus. I didn't parry anything. Yeah, parry is a major factor for that. Health is usually like one of the last things you'll actually consider because you're trying not to die. So, you don't really care too much about health. But we do still have another run and gun level to do. Is there anything else? I think we did all the bosses here, actually. Which is very surprising. You know what, actually? Just to... let me do a time check again.
12 seconds later.
Alright, now, I've been recording for like 42 minutes. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. But if I don't have enough footage, in case it's like 20 minutes or something like that... Well, actually, 20 minutes is fine. But... if I feel like it, I'll add the other level in, but if not, then, you know, this is the end of the video. So, next video, we have this, and then we'll do whatever else afterwards. But, until next video, if Cuphead could look forward, take care.